question is, we have learned that you're not a professionally trained chef. Where do you learn how to cook?
プロのそうですね。
She knows.
Yeah, she knows that.
勉強はしたことがないんですけど。
So I haven't formally studied.
最初は母がの見ていて。
Her mother actually taught her how to. 好きなっていうのが一番
印象に残る。印象に残る。いい日が？まだ。いや
ずっと自分の中
自分の中での自分のレシピ。
自分のレシピの中に。
fried chicken with some Greek sauce. So when my father said he didn't like the chicken, so I my idea and the fried chicken with Greek sauce and for him. After she likes so very much chicken. So very remember my recipes. Very number one.
So is that in your cookbook?
Yes. Number one. And then there's a carrot and tuna salad. Because I saw my refrigerator. It's a lot of leftover carrots.
I see.
So and maybe and tuna can and onion, minced onion and garlic, and pour the olive oil and wrap the very short turn on the microwave. Not boil, not fresh. After grating mustard and salt and pepper, wine vinegar. So this recipe is a very so important to my recipes.
I see.
So this recipe is every people so to make.
That's good.
Anyone can make it. Yes, that's great.
What is your favorite food from around the world other than Japanese home cooked meal?
日本の食べ物以外に世界料理って
タイランドも好きなんです。タイクッキング。あとイタリアンも好きです。チャイニーズ。私のレシピってそれが全部こう一緒になっちゃってる感じ。
So those are actually she incorporates a lot of that stuff into her recipe. Her recipes are all kind of from everywhere and mixed together.
で今私年に4回やってる雑誌をもう11年もやってるんですよね。それでずっとその年4回は必ず海外に行くことになってたのね。だからこの11年間で多分60回ぐらい行ってるんですよ、海外に。だからなんかこうすごくいろんな味を食べてるからミックスされてるの、私の頭。
In her head actually it all seems all mixed together in a way too, because she has a magazine that she's been publishing for about 11 years, and she's published quarterly, like 4 times per year, and she always goes overseas for those, to go, and so she's been like overseas like over 60 times or something at least within that amount of time, and so things get very kind of mixed together in her head about, like she incorporates a lot of different countries.
タイも好きだし、イギリスも好きだしってみんな行ってるからいろんな国に。いろんなの食べるでしょ。そうするとこう自分のアイディアがミックスされちゃう。
So she just like she said she loves the British food and the Chinese food and the Italian food or whatever. She's gone to all these countries and you're eating different things all the time, and then her own recipes are mixed together with that.
So it's a fusion of the world culinary.
でもすごく好きなのはやっぱり日本料理なの。
But of course, her most favorite is Japanese food. な
ぜかっていうとやっぱり今の日本の若者はやっぱりウエスタンスタイルのなんかイタリアンとかそういう外国のものがすごくパスタとか好きじゃない、ピザとか、だからそっちの方にちゃんとしたベーシックな和食を知らない子が増えている、だからその子たちがやっぱりお袋の味っていうのを忘れないために私は日本料理をいっぱい教えてるんですよ。
And the reason for that, why she mentioned Japanese food, actually, she's working very hard to make sure that young kids growing up today are not forgetting what so-called like your grandma's cooking is like, because so many of the young kids are growing up and they're eating pasta and they're eating pizza, and they like all those Western foods, but they don't really know Japanese food, traditional, your grandmother's cooking food. So that's one of also her motivation to do these cookbooks is for the young people to not forget their roots, so to speak.
今はそういうのが私の仕事になるでしょうと。
So that's probably
若
going
い
to be
人
her,
たちの
her
ために
future.
ね、日本料理はちゃんと、日本料理のフュージョンではなくて、昔からの伝統的な食。
So that'll probably be her future work is to not do necessarily so much of the fusion of Japanese food, but to focus more on the traditional Japanese foods. Again, to kind of stem that tide of the kids forgetting what true Japanese food is.